Breaking news! Here's everything you need to know about Charlotte before pulling for her. Charlotte is a cryo-catalyst user who is capable of doing continuous damage over time and also heal her party members. Now what's interesting about her is that her healing capabilities will scale off of her attack stats. Unlike other characters in the game where most of the time their healing capabilities is tied off to their max HP or the amount of HP they have, Charlotte's healing will be tied to her attack. Meaning as Charlotte's attack goes up, her healing will also goes up. So you can just build her as a full-blown damage dealer and still get a good healing amount from her. On top of that, if you put her in a team with other characters from Fontaine, she will gain a healing bonus. Meanwhile, if you put her in a team with other characters not from Fontaine, she will gain a cryo damage bonus. Either way, it's a win-win situation for her. Now onto her elemental skill. She will use her camera, known as Monsieur Ferry. Look at me speaking French and that, man. Oui baguette, motherfucker. She will use her camera to mark up to 5 enemies and makes them take continuous cryo damage over time. Now her skill has 2 modes, which is a tap mode and a hold mode. They both do similar things, but here's the difference. On tap mode, Charlotte will instantly mark enemies in front of her and apply Snappy Silhouette. It will make enemies take continuous cryo damage over time. On hold mode, Charlotte will enter this aiming mode with her camera and the frame will expand over time. While aiming, Charlotte will be able to move and mark enemies freely. Once the frame expansion ends, it will mark all the enemies within the frame and apply focus impression. This will make enemies take continuous cryo damage as well, but with more damage and a longer duration. However, in turn, her skill cooldown will also be longer. Her elemental burst is fairly simple. Charlotte will create an AoE cryo field where enemies within the field will take cryo damage. Meanwhile, party members in the field will receive continuous healing based on Charlotte's attack. Now, here comes the problem. I've heard that Charlotte elemental burst will cost a whopping 80 energy, which is a lot. If you want to use her elemental burst often to utilize her healing capabilities, you will need a really good amount of energy recharge. Now, you can negate this by using energy recharge weapon or energy recharge artifact, but if you do this, it means you're sacrificing attack stats, which in turn will also lower her healing capabilities. It's a lose-lose situation here, but let's hope her constellations could fix that. Since she's a 4-star, it'll be easier to get her constellations. In conclusion, Charlotte is okay, I guess. She can be a 2-in-1 damage dealer and healer at the same time since her healing is scaled on her attack. She can also be a really good cryo applicator if your teams really need a good cryo application. However, you should just be wary of her high energy costs. And that's about it really. Yeah, like and subscribe please or I will take pictures of your mother in bed.